Today is Saturday, April 9th, 2016. And today is the first day of possibly a lifetime of documenting myself. I already document myself every day, but now I'm going to put it on one platform in somewhat of an organized fashion every single day. That's the goal, at least. I am totally imitating Wheezy Waiter, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, if not my favorite YouTuber. And hopefully it can inspire me to better myself as an individual so that I may become Superman or Super Nick or just Super. Anyways, this is a fish tank, and this wasn't here like a few months ago, and it didn't look like this like a few days ago. And that's my dad's project, which I pushed him to do because I felt like he needed some kind of hobby or something to keep his brain active. And wow, that thing is awesome. I'm really glad I pushed him to do that because, I mean, he spends hours on this thing. Our living room is just fish tanked out. But man, there's only one fish in it so far. This is like the tester fish to see if he can have things survive. That little guy right there. I think he's camera shy. So hopefully that guy survives. We're hoping. Back to Wheezy Waiter. He's got a whiteboard, and he wrote down his goals and like things he wanted to achieve. And I need a whiteboard. That's like a staple, I guess, I think, in just how to achieve things is to see them. This is what I want. Write down your goals, see what you want, and get it. And put it in a place where you could see it every day. Because I always get sidetracked. Constantly get sidetracked. Because I'm so curious and like everything that I just want to do something new every single day. Which I don't think I have to give up, but I shouldn't spend 4 hours on heading a soccer ball. Which is what I did today, and which is pretty much the only thing I've done today. I mean, I've gotten pretty good at it, but still, it's not been the most productive of days. So, I'm going to try to get a whiteboard, and I'm going to write down my goals, and I'm going to try to better myself. And I'm going to try really hard to make daily videos, because it's really not that hard. I wish I had the soccer ball so I could show you, but I did get to. Me and my brother got to like 14 back and forth, like heading the soccer ball, and me by myself, I got to 8. And that's pretty good. Like 8, just boom, 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 boom. It's on my Snapchat. You can add me on Snapchat at Nick James Ryan. If you like, if you're even watching this, then that's cool. But yeah, my whole goal in life is to inspire other people to better themselves and to inspire other people to like do what they want to do in their life. But like, I don't even know what I want to do. Well, I do know. I just said what I wanted to do. But I don't even know how I'm going to do that. You know? And I think that this could definitely be a platform in which I do that. Maybe if I can show how I improved if I can show how I improve myself and show the process in which improvements reality, like in the reality of how improvements come, people can latch on to that because I'm a real human being, and I'm gonna try to be real throughout the process of improvement. I'm not gonna lie on this platform or in general, but yeah, I really would like this channel to like blow up, to be huge. But more so, I want to be I want to be real. So I want to show how I really am, and you know, just just reality. There's so much fakeness in this world. I don't want to get all sappy, but I mean it's true. Everywhere you look, it's just fake, you know? Like this picture, for example. This is a beautiful picture of my beautiful family, but it's photoshopped. That's not how my family actually looked when that picture was taken. Everything is made to look a certain way and to be a certain way. The whole house is decorated to look like we have class, and that's just not real. It's not authentic to me, you know? It's hard to get down to like what makes a human, what makes an individual that individual. And as a teenager, I'm trying to figure out what makes me me, you know? And that's what a lot of teenagers are trying to figure out. And it's hard in this world because there's so many things you see, you know? And there's so many platforms you could be involved in. And you can upload content to, or you can show off, you know, this house is like a platform where I live, but also I can show off. I can I can I can entertain, I can do all these things, but what makes me me isn't what I have, or it's not necessarily even what I do. What makes me me is what I think, how I feel, who I really am, and what I do should be parallel, should be the same, should be, you know, they should be one, but they aren't. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, you know? How do I get what I'm feeling and what I'm doing to line up? I'm trying to explain the unexplainable. I'm trying to explain the hardships that teenagers have into transitioning into the real world without saying it's hard for teenagers to transition into the real world because the real world has consequences and you have responsibilities and stuff like that. Because that's been said countless times. I'm trying to say that I, as an individual, don't know what I want to do to reflect me as an individual onto this world. Because I, as an individual, could go and work for a company. I could go and get married to a girl and have kids. I could go play golf on the weekends and have friends. And I could drink beers with the guys after the game. But how does that make me an individual? How is that reflecting who I am onto the world? Because I don't want to leave the world without leaving an impact on the world. without leaving a mark as this is me, I am Nick Ryan, and this is how I left, and this is who I was when I was there. Because everyone can get a job. Everyone can get a wife. But there's more to that. Life isn't simply just your career and who you associate yourself with. Life is also about you. Life is about figuring out who you are and figuring out how you translate that into what you do. Because that's how I can be the most effective human I can be. Because I'm not at my prime if I'm working for a solar panel company. Because that's not who I am. I'm at my prime when I'm being authentic and real as to who I am. I'm the most effective person by being myself. But if I don't even know who I am, how do I become effective? So, throughout the beginning of this documentation, you and I will be figuring out who I am. And possibly, hopefully, you and I will also be figuring out who you are. And I think that after that step, you and I will both become more effective people. We'll be human. This is the first day of documentation. I hope you have a great day.